Hello, sports fans, and welcome back. Boy, it's good to be back in the interviewer's chair now. You've missed us. I know you've missed us over the summer, but here we are. We're back, and it's football time again. And so we're going to do our best in the next 4 months to bring you the most complete coverage of Eastland County football. We're going to have the coaches show. You're going to see us in the paper. You're going to see us on Facebook, on the internet. We're just going to try to do everything we can to make sure that we cover Eastland County football and sports in general. And here's what we're going to do with our coaches show. We are going to divide the coaches show. Instead of having one long 30-minute show, we're going to give you the Cisco coaches show. We're going to give you the Eastland coaches show. Going to be about a 5-6 minute show. You'll be able to check out your team from your school and see what's going on, all right? All right, let's talk about Eastland. It's the Eastland Coaches Show. We want to certainly welcome Coach James Morton into Eastland. He is the new head coach for the Eastland Mavericks. Look forward to hearing from him in just a few moments. Eastland's got another tough schedule this year. Looking forward to a great time covering Eastland Maverick football, cross-country, volleyball, all the sports of Eastland. Let's go now to the field house and see what Coach Morton has to say. All right, Coach Morton, thanks for your time this first day of school. Again, I guess I could say again, welcome to Eastland. You've been here a while, it feels like, since the first of the year. Tell us a little bit about your summer, two-a-days, and how scrimmages, and your early assessment of the Mavericks.
Well, I thought we got off to summer on a good note with our players. You can judge a lot on commitment level when kids aren't made to do something. Obviously, we strongly encourage the summer conditioning program, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a choice that they make, and I thought our commitment level was high. And so that's encouraging when kids have to take an extra step on their own, that they're bought in and that they're committed to it. So I thought that was a positive going through the summer, and then I'll tell you, our kids reported in really good shape. We only had 3 or 4 players not make the conditioning test. That was kind of the buzzword around for a while. They were all worried about the conditioning test, and I think it raised their awareness and got them in better shape. We want to play a physical brand of football, and if you're going to do that, then you got to be in great shape. So
yes, sir. Anyway,
I thought that they did that, and really we've got off to camp. We've had some nagging injuries and things like that that have set us back a little bit, but it's also given us a chance to evaluate more kids and to develop more depth. Of course, throughout the season, you're going to have to rely on that depth, so it's really been a good thing in the end that we've had some of those setbacks. And looking forward to getting some of those guys back. I thought our Brock scrimmage, they got us 2-0 if you look at the scoreboard, but I really liked the mentality that we played with. I thought we were as physical as Brock, and they're a physical program. They're not just a spread team that sits back and chunks it. They're a physical team that prides themselves on being physical, and I thought our kids really played well and played at a high level for that early in the season. And then we jumped to Anson scrimmage this past week, and Anson, I didn't think that we played with the same intensity and the same effort that we played with in Brock, and so it's kind of one of my big challenges is that we're playing at our own standard. We don't play at other people's standard, and we have the Maverick standard that we got to live up to. We didn't, it wasn't bad. I mean, in the end, if you look at the scrimmage and the score, you say that we won the live quarter and those kind of things, but it's not the scoreboard that I'm trying to get them to focus on. It's about the process and about, our theme for the year is win from within. If we're going to win from within, then we got to do all the small things right, and we didn't do enough of those small things right with discipline. With playing with energy that I like for us to play with and be known as a program.
Right. This week the Mavericks game week 1 opponent, the Merkel Badgers. Tell us, Coach, a little bit about what you know about Merkel and what they will, how they will challenge the Mavericks this Friday evening.
Merkel, they went over and scrimmaged Coleman. Coleman's preseason district favorite, and they went toe-to-toe with Coleman. I was very impressed with how they play. They've got some good-looking kids on the front, and they've got an exceptional skill athlete that they spread around. They'll line him up at tailback. If they line him up wide, they're going to throw the ball to him, throw it deep to him. They do a lot of things well with what they've done, and they go over and scrimmage Haskell last week and look good against Haskell again. So they're a good football team. The quarterback's an athlete too. He's able to make plays happen. He does a good job. So will definitely be a challenge for us. I think their defense, they're going to be a different front. This will be our third week to see a different front with our linemen, which is good. It's a new front that we need to see for some of the teams that we'll face in district, and we'll have to get ready to get after that.
I know it's early, but you've the Mavericks been realigned again now with Coleman, Toller, and other schools. Of course, Cisco. Tell us what you think about your new realignment district.
Well, I'm excited, getting to district. I think the thing that we got to do is with our non-district schedule, it's going to be challenging enough to get us ready for the district. And what I'm really focused on right now is that we see improvement from the Anson scrimmage to the Merkel game. We've got to make a big jump, and then the week after that, when we've got Clyde, we got to make that same jump. And so, I haven't really looked ahead as far as what the other teams are doing with their scrimmages and those kind of things. I just know it's about us and about our standard, about what we want to play to right now, and getting those kids the mentality set that they need to have.
Sure. Hey, Coach, thanks for your time this Monday morning.
You bet.
All right. Thank you, Coach Morton. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy morning to speak to us today. What else is going on in the Maverick world of sports? Well, volleyball. Boy, those girls have already been playing volleyball. They've been in the Albany tournament. They've played a couple of different individual games. They've been, I believe they're going to De Leon this weekend to play in another tournament. Volleyball, Lady Mavs are very busy and very successful, too. They've won several games, haven't lost very many. Coach Skinner has got her girls really playing well this year, and so you want to go out and check out the schedule in our paper to find out when the Lady Mavs are playing volleyball. Cross country also beginning very soon for the Mavs and Lady Mavs. All right, let's go back and talk about Friday night football, shall we? The Mavericks take on the Merkel Badgers this Friday evening here in Eastland. 7:30 is the kickoff. Come out and support the Mavericks as they begin this 2016 season. All right, let's go Mavericks.